Those kids are creepy.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
They could not give less of a crap, would they? I reckon the kids did it. That's my guess here. Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 18 of LA Noire. Last time we completed the third case on the homicide desk, the silk stocking murder, involving yet another dead woman left naked on the streets, with an abusive husband looking to be the primary suspect, although the case eventually concluded with a fruit vendor. Okay, of course we're dealing with our fourth crime today, which is the white shoe slaying, I believe. Obviously, first and foremost, let's... actually, this is the last day we've got for Colt at the moment. The sharpshooter, shoot straight up with the Garand and the Colt 45. Alright, we'll do.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up to San Quentin, they're always facilities.
Greetings from sunny California. Stop. Galloway, I need you.
Come on,
Hold on, I'm coming.
Bloody hell, Rusty. Okay, where are we going? It's not too far away. Okay. I assume Rusty's gonna have some words to
First a
say.
letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man. But you can't always
Minnows
hit home
maketh
run.
man.
Sometimes you just gotta make the first
Interesting, interesting. Although I am very much, as you probably know, if you've been watching me doing these previous cases,
That guy there will lead us up.
I'm agreeing with Cole more and more. It's getting pretty sus, these crimes.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
I'll just be another kid, though. We're used to singing. You're the gig when you work in homicide clubs.
I know, but there's a difference between just seeing a dead body and what the fuck this maniac is doing to women. It's a little something more than just a murder, isn't it? It's like a fantasy of some sorts for someone, isn't it?
detectives? Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death.
From a temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Oh, she's
Blunt
dressed.
force trauma.
Interesting.
Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Wonder if they've been planted on some poor sod. Alright, let's have a look.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Not sure if it's just me, it almost feels like Cole's talking a bit too close to the microphone there. Might just be because my sound's up a bit too high. But, okay, anything here? Any stolen jewellery? Doesn't look like it. This is on the other hand.
Never the same, are they?
No. This is it's slightly different than usual, actually. There's nothing else to comment on, apparently. Okay. Footsteps.
No drag marks.
Size 8s, maybe?
The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Very deliberate then, isn't it?
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Okay, well apparently that's everything. Let's call the station. See if it can give me anything new. Oh, hello. Who are you? There's a lady in there. Is she a witness? What did you see, Mom?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Okay, suspicious persons.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Go cop?
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help.
I'm interested how we could have just gone
So
press
ghastly
live for that.
happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Sometimes I'm tempted, obviously, I'm like, oh yeah, well I'm doing this properly because I want to get 5 stars on the case, but it's just like, oh yeah, it's this horribly disfigured man. You're lying to me, woman. Tell me the truth, or I'll smack the shit out of you. Alright. You're a nosy old hag.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help,
I need an
detective?
address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright. Right, I think we're done here. Oh, Rusty's already in the car. He ain't waiting around. He's not waiting for me to have a go at him. Okay, let's go to the laundry. See if we can get a name for this this poor woman.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the bit. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
I got the feeling that Rusty's going to get a big good kick in the ass. Not physically, I mean maybe physically. I mean he's asking for it sometimes, but I think something's going to happen and it's going to prove us right. And he's going to be like, oh shit, maybe Rusty's razor isn't quite the flawless detective method that he's held on to all these years, but that's just me, you know. I could be wrong there, who knows. Superior Laundry Services, 12:02 p.m.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks now.
I like this outfit. Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Please, I have business to run.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself.
I've got clothes that need pressing.
Charming.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
6'3", do you say?
Mrs. T. Terrellson,
Terrellson.
43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Okay. Looks like it's everything. Alright, quick and easy. That's how he likes it. That's how he likes it. Now, come on, Rusty. Right, let's go pay a visit to the Vic's house. Okay, let's have a look at where we're going. Ooh, right around the corner. How convenient. I mean,
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually... Calm down!
you've not been right once yet, Rusty. Come on.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Right. Let's just disturb the family. Why not? 2 o'clock at night. Wait, it's top. Hang a bell. Let me have a look at that. What does it say the time? So the thing that she died at 2 AM and this is 12 AM the next day. I'm confused. Or did I misread the time then? I thought it said 12 AM.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Terrellson? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Bobby Ross. Not quite Bob Ross. Less wholesome.
Mr. Terrellson.
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Those kids are creepy.
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Terrellson, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
They could not give less of a crap, would they? I reckon the kids did it. That's my guess here.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Oh, they don't. No.
Everything's gonna be all right.
I thought they heard it. They were just
We would
like,
Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrellson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
okay, Rusty. Can we play nice?
Want to hear something funny, Terrellson? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules them out.
Oh, he's annoying me now. Oh, why is the frame down? How
Wonder
interesting.
why the picture was turned down.
Oh dear. What's this? Baron's Bar.
Check if she was a regular.
Probably. Been to a lot of bars on this desk, haven't we? I think we've been on one every time. Haven't we? Need to make a call at some point. I think it's just the kids' room. I don't think there's going to be any clues in here. What the hell is that?
Probably nothing.
Yeah. It's the golden butterfly. No. Eli Rooney strikes again. It's a boat. Interesting. Whoa. Oh, it's one of these again. What are they
Baron's
just-
bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Wait, was it telephone? I guess this is to find out where Brown's bar
Operator,
is.
message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Don't see this being too important.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
I'm just looking, Cole. Alright. Calm your balm. Right. Oh. Rusty, get the way. Is this a handbag?
So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Okay, got an ID. Teresa.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Muddy boots. Bum bum bum. Size 8.
To match the impression of the crime scene.
I mean, I said size. It's like, ooh, size 8. Like it's not probably a very common foot size. A very wet coat as well.
Ours was out in the rain last night.
Okay. I think I remember, apart from doing this crime scene on my own, I think there's something involving the boat. Like the rope or something. Oh, yeah, Rusty's already on it. Oh.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
That's it. Just to double check. Let's check ID, muddy boots, wet jacket, bow rope. Yay. Okay, right, let's go and talk with Lars.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies. For the record, Mr. Terrellson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. Can't be anyone who knew her.
I'm thinking of good cop for this one. Okay. Apparently that's a lie.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
So I don't really like this game sometimes. I mean, I love the game overall. It's a very good game. But from that, why would you think he was lying? Because it seems like it's almost a completely different point. But the right thing to say is the lie and the bow rope.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope.
Right.
The bow
How are
line
they
and the
related
ropes
at all?
are a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
I'm gonna go with bad cop on that one.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. Bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
I'm thinking either bad cop or lie and talk about the photo. It's down. Bad
Spill
cop.
it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
It's not quite true, is it? Because everything's muddy and wet. So, is it the right thing to go for? It is. I can go for either the boots or the
You
coat.
didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Tarleton broad had her last drink at Barron's Bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Right. Yep. As Rusty says, we're going to go to the bar next. Interesting. It doesn't seem to be as obviously quite like awful as some of the other husbands have been. But who knows? I mean, I'm fairly sure it's all one guy, but that being said, I don't see it being him that we end up nailing for the crime. It's probably going to end up being that hobo. Oops. Wasn't me. Oh, it's PM. Oh, I thought it was AM. Right. Okay, that makes sense. It looks so dark though, that's what it is. I thought it was nighttime.
Drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Okay.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Okay, I don't see any reason to dispute that.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
This is a tasty burger.
Okie-dokie.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Okay, thank you.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The
Again, I don't know why
likelihood
it was
is
a
that
doubt,
whoever she
but...
left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, two creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure, I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
I got bad cop again on that. Oh, no, apparently that's truthful.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
Again, this bloody game.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let
For God's
this son of a
sake.
bitch get away.
Why can't you just be nice, Rusty?
Bates, we just want to talk.
Come on, got a ride.
Okay, oh.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.